Hi Geminis, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten and I have your love and emotional dynamic all laid out for you for the month of August 2017. I'm using a new spread called the Star Spread. And we've got, this is a general reading, so not all messages will apply to all Geminis. Basically, I'm going to go with the message that I get. That's the one I'll deliver. And if you don't get a message, you can still listen for the energy. It will play out in your life in some way. You have to be sensitive to that, though I can't help you with that. You have to, feel for that and get a feel for the nuances of energy. But if you don't get a message, check out your moon sign or your rising sign, or other tarot readers. Wonderful tarot readers on YouTube may have a message for you this month. We do our best, but we can only do so much. That being said, this is also a general reading, so scenarios given can be applied vice versa. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. So now let's get started. Oh, and please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. I appreciate all my subscribers, new and old. You're always welcome. I love you, and I need your support. So please continue to comment. That encourages me. And subscribe and share my videos with your friends. Thank you so much. So we start off with the Five of Wands reversed. This is a card, when it's upright, talks about conflict, strife, striving to get somewhere, striving to be heard, to express yourself, or to get your way. It could be clashes of interest, clashes of will, or opposition and competition. So that's what you're dealing with, and the energy that it can also be frustration, muscle tension, frustration as well. So you've probably been going through that lately. But in August, you want to put that to an end. Or you should try to put that to an end. Either you're working on putting that to an end, or someone around you or people around you are telling you to do this, okay? I feel like, let me just read through the cards. I feel like you want to come out of conflict, Gemini, in your relationship or in your relationship with others or in your love life situation in general, whether you have someone or not. You have felt like things were going against you. People were attacking you. Maybe you've been blaming outside external forces or your partner for situations going wrong in your life or in the love relationship, or vice versa. And you want to come out of this conflict, this frustration, this tension, and have more peace in your life, peace in your relationship, peace in your love life in general, even if you don't have anyone. You just want to be at peace now. Like I said, I feel like you've gone through some difficulties prior, and you're fed up and you're tired. You have not been able to get your way. You have not been heard. You've not been able to express yourself. And your efforts have been in vain to change this. And I feel like now you're putting your effort in letting down your guard, or others want you to let down your guard, okay? Or someone close to you wants you to let down your guard. Let down your I guess just stop putting up a fight. Stop being part of the chaos. You haven't been getting anywhere with your efforts. Like I said, it's been in vain. So I feel like you're choosing, or someone's trying to get you to choose to let go of the tension and ease up on yourself, or ease up on someone else, or ease up on your situation in general. and be at peace with it for now, for right now. Some of you may be, actually getting a physical massage or energy healing, because I'm seeing, healing here, spa, that type of thing. So some of you may be trying to get your healing in physical ways, and this can also represent energy healing and even therapy. This could be like group therapy. Maybe maybe this could be an intervention for some of you, or your partner wants to go to therapy, or you want to go to therapy with your partner and have group therapy, okay? And if you don't have anyone, this might be therapy for yourself. To release any emotional or mental tensions regarding your love life. For those of you in relationships, like I said before, I feel like you may have had clashes of will with your partner, or he said, she said, or, blaming each other for the problems. But I feel like if you're in a relationship, the energy is such that maybe you both are willing now to put down your sticks and get some help, communicate, listen to one another. And I think you need a mediator. I think you might need some therapy to do that. And so to clear things up between you. And if you're single, I feel like this card is saying that there's someone you might be interested in, Gemini. Maybe it's an air sign like yourself, or a water sign person, or maybe even a fire sign. There's someone that you may be interested in, or you may be interested in meeting someone new in general if you don't have anyone right now. But I feel like the situation has been getting you nowhere. Whatever you've been doing has been getting you nowhere. They're not responding to your efforts. No matter how hard you try or what you do, you haven't been able to break through. And so you're taking a break from trying right now. You're relaxing your attitude about it, and maybe taking a wait-and-see approach. I think you're just trying to apply no stress to the situation, or maybe that's what Spirit is saying you should do. Give someone some breathing room and some space, and be patient for the time being. Right now, it just seems like they're not open to you. But maybe in time. So what's coming towards you is the Temperance card. Now this could be a Sagittarius, a fire sign, Aries, or Leo. Or this could just be saying that in August, the situation for you, like I said, is calming down. If you've been having agitation in your relationship, or just feeling frustrated with your love life in general, you're working on calming that down and smoothing things over. You're applying a more gentle touch with one another or with your situation, and trying to take matters more slowly. You stop forcing things. You realize that's not getting you nowhere. This is also a card about making compromises and working on your personal issues with another or within yourself. So I think you're definitely doing some therapy, because this is a healer, a counselor, or a good friend who provides support and aid. So I definitely think you're doing some counseling, either with your partner or on yourself, or just for yourself, Gemini. And if you're not, then Spirit is saying this is a good idea. And to apply your efforts in this manner, to continue to apply your efforts in this manner throughout the month, to achieve balance and to maintain that balance. Okay? Feel like you're going to be doing, for a lot of you, whether you're in a relationship or not, feel like you're going to be doing a lot of internal work on yourself. Forgiving yourself for past transgressions. This is a card about forgiveness and reconciliation, reconciling. So, but first you gotta work on you first. So I think you need to look at yourself, forgive yourself for your part, because it takes two to tangle. And then work on forgiving your partner for their part. Or even forgiving your situation for not having worked out for you in the past. Okay? So, and I say that because we have the Queen of Swords here reversed. And when a court card is reversed, it can talk about holding resentments. So these resentments need to be released here. Now the challenge that you have is the Queen of Swords. She's your challenge for the month, Gemini, and she has resentments. She can be very critical. She can shoot off at the mouth and hurt feelings. She can attack and blame, and I think that's what you have a tendency of doing. That's what needs to be tempered and dealt with, healed. Okay? Is this character flaw here? Now, this may not apply to you, Gemini. It may apply to the people around you. You know. You tell me. But that's the energy of this card. She can also be really hard on others, this card. Being hard on yourself, and being hard on your partner. This card reminds you that everyone can make mistakes and nobody is perfect. Maybe at times because of old hurts and resentments, you may have a tendency to act sharply toward your partner. Maybe they did something and you haven't forgiven them yet. Or you think you've forgiven them and then they do something and you find yourself reacting because really you're still holding on to those resentments. This could be something that those of you that are single are doing as well. You may be acting in an abrasive way to new people or to those that love you, and it keeps you isolated from love. Others can't get close to you. So it's about tempering this attitude, this energy of abrasiveness, of anger, of resentment, and forgiving and releasing these energies. And you can do that through talking, communication, therapy, energy healing like Reiki. You can also get active, you can do, go on a personal journey of diet and exercise can also help. This is about improving yourself, really, Gemini, I feel. If you improve yourself, the people around you and the energy around your love life will improve. So, but for right now, I feel like you have been playing the blame game when this card shows up. This is a card about words that cause self-sabotage or that can sabotage a relationship. So be very, very careful about what you're saying and thinking, and how you're perceiving a situation is definitely wrong when this Queen is reversed. So if you're not sure how someone feels about you, or you're not sure exactly where they're coming from, it's important to ask and really be willing to listen, and hear someone out to truly understand the truth. This is someone who's not listening to the truth. This is someone who is acting irrationally, and that's why you may need some help. Okay? And we have the Queen of Cups here in your, she's in the position of what's helpful, and what's working in your favor. Now, this could be a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This could also be a sensitive person, a psychic even, or a healer, or a counselor, a mediator, like a therapist. This is someone who heals, they counsel, they're kind, they're nurturing, they're supportive. They can give you help and understanding. And it may be an actual counselor, or it could be a friend, it could be a mother, a sister, anyone with these qualities. Or it could even be you, Gemini, needing to cultivate these qualities. To be loving and accepting of yourself and of your partner or of your situation. And not be so hard on yourself or hard on them. Okay, you need to apply love as your ointment, your healing balm to the situation. Love, compromise, and forgiveness. And treat yourself most of all with love and compassion and understanding if you're not getting it from someone else. Okay, self-care is the number one and first ingredient. So this is about someone who's mixing and blending ingredients. Self-care and self-love is the first ingredient to apply to your mix, okay? Being very cliche today. This card can also say that, you have a lot of emotions, or a situation can get very emotional, and you want to try and avoid that. Try and avoid being overly emotional in your partnership or in new relationships, okay? Because that leads to rash behavior. So maintain balance here. Maintain balance with the Temperance card, with your emotions. And don't get too carried away. Because I think things can go to extreme for you sometimes. Because of that short temper you got. Also, there may be some, like I said, buried traumas or resentments that could get triggered easily. So that's why, try to temper your emotions, and you may need help doing this. Friends and family, or even your partner, may be telling you this, and there's a tendency for you not to listen. You could be the hard-headed one, Gemini, and people are trying to get through to you, or someone's trying to get through to you. So ease up, and listen, okay, so you can repair the situation. Can be vice versa. I'm not trying to attack anyone. Now, the overall outcome for your reading is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This tells me that the situation is changing rapidly in your love life, for the better, hopefully. It is reversed. So whatever it is now, I feel like it's going to, it's in the process of changing. Change is difficult when you get this card. Change is difficult always, but it's especially difficult when you get this card. It's for your own good, but the process can be a bumpy ride when the wheel is reversed. Some of you may be releasing, like I said, a lot of old trauma, anger, resentment, buried emotions, old triggers, okay? And so it can bring up old emotions as you do this. Things you thought you had actually dealt with can come up again. So it's a process. And you may definitely need some help doing this. So seek it out. Have a support system, this card is saying. Because this isn't going to be easy. And no change is going to be overnight. Nobody is perfect. In a relationship, I feel like this card is saying if you're in a relationship, after you do this work on yourself, or get this help or therapy or healing, I feel like after you do this work on yourself and after you get the therapy with and try to communicate and forgive your partner for whatever their mistakes were or your mistakes were, if things still are not favorable, if things are still not going your way, then I think you can walk away from the situation with a clear conscience, okay? Because you did the work and you released the hard feelings, and you don't have to take that into your future. But if you decide to stay together and keep working things out, communication, improve your communication, that's the key, okay? Improving the communication and keeping the communication, maintaining this more positive, gentle, compromising approach is your key to a successful outcome. And for singles, I feel like the solution is after you go through a process of clearing your own muck out, you make yourself more receptive to love through showing yourself self-love and forgiveness. So after you've gone through that process and you realize that, you are loving, you are worthy of love, and you have a lot to offer, you can put yourself back out there, because you're taking a break I think you've been taking a break. You're not putting any effort into your love life in the beginning of August, but I think after you go through this process of self-healing, that you can put yourself back out there in a more powerful way to meet people. And you're going to have to do this. It's going to be kind of challenging, but because I think with this Five of Wands, the energy of kind of giving up is strong for you singles. So it's going to be challenging to put yourself back out there. But just remember, like the Wheel of Fortune reminds me of playing the lottery. If you don't play, you can't win. And if you don't play, you're definitely going to lose. So you have to take a chance and put yourself back out there. But first, do the work on you, Gemini. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you guys. What are the messages, any further messages for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Geminis, single or couple Geminis, regarding their love life for the month of August 2017? What other messages, Divine Spirit, do you have for Geminis, single or couple Geminis, regarding their love life for the month of August 2017? All right. Okay, we got Deep Knowing in the reverse from the Colette Baron Reed Wisdom Oracle. And I will read that card to you. First, I'll let you see it. Looks like it's an owl between two moons. Wisdom between two parties. And it's reversed. So when it's reversed, we read the protection part of the message. Give me 1 second while I turn to that page. So it says, Gemini, you are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again, so tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for recharging your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath. You know, I said energy healing. I saw spa and massages. You know, these things can be helpful to release. Yeah, this is very much in line with your reading. Set energetic boundaries and take a salt bath. Empty your mind and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down again, right? Soon enough, you can get back out there. But right now, it's a time to heal, rejuvenate, and learn to deal with your issues in a more positive manner, in a less emotional and reactive manner. Right now, you need self-care and self-love. Wow. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. And won't that feel good? So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini, and that you enjoyed the spread. I might be doing this more often. I like this spread. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hitting that like button, and for subscribing. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. See you guys in September. Blessings.